plaintiff lawyers make us safer not only in our community, but also with regard to defective products. And to help us learn more about that, joining us today is Frank Tomeny from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Hi, Frank.
Good morning, Mike.
Always good to see you, and thanks for joining us today. So I recently heard about a case that you had about a defective product, that being a lawnmower. And this case was pretty horrific case. Can you tell us about it and how you pursued it?
Sure. We represented a gentleman who was working for a landscape business and operating a zero-turn type of lawnmower. And the lawnmower was designed that if you were to be traveling on the lawnmower and you fell off or you stood up for some reason, that the engine would kill so that the lawnmower wouldn't run over you. In our case, the person who owned the landscape company had bought the mower within the last 12 months prior to that, and had complained to the dealership that the seat wasn't working properly, but they kept telling him that someone else was going to fix it, and they got the regional person involved. They then got the national lawnmower supplier involved, and they couldn't figure out what was wrong with the mower, and they never fixed it. And ultimately, unfortunately, the landscape operator employee had got the mower in a position where it was stuck in some mud. He got out of it and went to pull the front wheel, and his foot slipped under the mower and cut his foot severely. Oof. As you can imagine.
Oh, yeah.
And, you know, as it turned out, everybody along the lines failed the consumer in this case, because you had the person who installed the seat didn't install it properly. The person who designed the seat didn't design it and give instructions on how to properly install it. The person who was supposed to fix it, the regional person, never got the part to the dealership to fix it, and the person who distributed the mower didn't properly ship the part. So it was just a series of failures. And as we uncovered these, you know, it became more and more obvious that in this case, they really took no effort to try to remedy the situation until an injury occurred. And what I do as a trial lawyer, and what we all should do, is we want to anticipate these problems before they happen. And that's why you have engineers that are sitting around in conference rooms who look at these things, and they make decisions that affect consumers down the line, so that when they're in this situation, they don't end up catastrophically injured or in a position where they can never work again because they don't have a foot. I mean, it's, you know, it leads to a lot of different, you know, injuries that are catastrophic and life-altering.
Yeah, wow. What a horrible case, but thank you for taking that case. Most folks don't realize that it's the plaintiff lawyer in their community that is the keys to the courtroom that gives life to our Seventh Amendment rights to a jury trial. So thank you for doing that. Thank you for serving that family and many more in your community. And thanks for working hard to make the world a safer place, but also products safer.
My pleasure, Mike.
Take care.
Thanks for watching. Send your questions or comments to Michael at mike@howdavidbeatsgoliath.com.